Okay, so let's see if it's live. Just checking. Okay, just... Okay, so I think it's good. Okay, so today I'm going to try to convert the project from VS Proj to CMake to use CLine because Visual Studio is annoying me a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why. It feels heavy. So I'm going to try to do it, and also this will let anybody else try to run the game and not have to use Windows if they don't want to. So originally I was trying to test it out using CMake, and I failed hard. So I started building scripts to make my own it's not even my own CMake. This script is so cancerous. I was trying to learn the MSVC. The MSVC like command line. So I was like I was using a CSV. Basically what I was trying to do is like, you know, in Make, you don't have to keep rebuilding files, recompiling files if you don't need to. You could just link using the other object files that's already built. So I was trying to do that using a CSV file by basically checking like over here. Basically, if it's not in the CSV, it adds it and then it compiles it. And then if it's in the CSV, let's remember this is, yeah. So if it's in the CSV, then it checks for the last time it was written to, and if it's different than what's in the CSV, then it recompiles the code. Oh, I forgot to update this. Okay, yeah, it should also be updating it. Anyways, this didn't work because when I was trying to... This all worked, actually. So this does work. It's just that when I was trying to link it, for some reason I was getting... I wonder if this will do it. Let's see. I'm gonna build this. Also has to invoke VS bars. It's so annoying. Yeah, I was getting these linking errors, and it was confusing me because I couldn't fix these. So I just gave up. So then I went back to CMake. So I think I'm going to try to figure out CMake because I was trying to before, it wasn't really working. I found a YouTube video. That has a CMake file for SDL, but it's for Visual Studio. So, but hopefully I can just copy basically this. Hopefully. So let's actually try that. So let's try to convert you to CMake. Okay. I also figured out though that apparently CMake has there's like CMake files in the downloads that I deleted, so I think I have to re-download some of this stuff. So let me download the Visual Studio. This is for SDL2, and then I need the SDL2 the image one. Okay, downloaded both. Now let's open CLine. Yeah, let's create a new project. C++ executable. and we'll put it on. I'm gonna put in my code thing. Code. Actually, let's cancel this real quick. Let's go into my code thing here. Let's rename this to just old settlers. I don't think that actually matched with the Git file, so for now. Then over here, I'm just gonna go into code, just in this code folder slash, oh, okay, and then slash settlers 6. And we'll use C++ 17. The reason we're using C++ 17 is, do I have a... Okay, the reason we're using C++ 17 here is literally because when I went to C++ reference, I was trying to figure out what version of C++ I should use. When I went here, it says C++ 20 is like the current revision or whatever. It's the current version because I go to current status and 20 is published. But the reason we're using 17 is because when I went to 17, down over here, this chart, it has more of the MSVC stuff in green. I don't know if that matters at all, but this one has a couple, for this column over here, it has a couple yellows. It probably should work, but also for like GCC and stuff, it has way more yellows. And then it looks like 20 is pretty supported, but I'll just go for 17 just to be safe. It's also the default for CMake. Okay, so let me just go here. Okay, and then we're gonna call this settler 6 equals 17, create. Okay. Alright, here it is. Just create a few muncher. Oh, hey, wow. Okay, we got a viewer on Kick. How do I enable timestamps on Kick? Show message timestamps. Yeah, I could add you on Discord. Just send me your Discord. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay. Okay, I'll add you later. Yep. Actually, I could add you right now. I have Discord on a different monitor. Okay, I sent you a friend request. Our gates. Or, yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna try the CMake list. Okay, so first let me actually put my files in here. That's a good idea. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to old settlers. Okay. So let me just take, what do I want from here? I want texture, I want the readme, I want my main, the license, the git ignore. I don't want these libraries because I'm gonna redo it. I'll redo a DLL file. Actually, it should be the same DLL file. Oopsie. I want the asset, I want the R file, and I want the git file. So let's control X this actually, because I can read down from GitHub after. Let me mute my phone. Okay, control, I think I have a controlled X. Okay, so now let's go to settler 6 and let's paste this in here, replace main.c. And also I'm going to create a source folder because I haven't created a source folder. And I'm gonna put main, and I'm gonna put these texture things into source. I also like the file explorer on this better. I hated Visual Studio's like filter thing. I need to see what my files are. I don't want to like, it just annoys me till end. Okay. So now let's try to do what he did in this video. He did find package. Where did he put this? He put it before add executable. Okay, so let's do find package SDL2. And he just did required. Okay, so I need this, and I need find package underscore image. Okay, oh, I also have to, okay, so now let's move this. Can I just right click on here and then there's no reload on disk. There is replace in files. There's, where is find in files? No, there's, I don't want to find. Okay. How do I open a window here? Is it possible? Mark directory as open explorer. Okay. I want to open this folder. Okay. Move this over here. Extract here. Delete this. Okay, and then now that I have these folders, I should be able to... Okay, I think I have to add files here. Slash texture.cpp. Okay, so let's see if this is probably not gonna run. Oh wait, I have to do the other thing. Okay, errors. First, let me fix the other thing. So he did target link libraries. Okay. Target link libraries, SDL2. Oh, there's some stuff in here. Okay, I need this. I need main. And I need image. Okay. Okay. So can't find set this variable. Okay, I set a variable over here, so I'm assuming I could set the same variable like this. I have no idea. Does it just want a path, I'm assuming? So if I just go slash, oh yeah, what I was looking before is that these things have CMakes in them. Maybe, oh, .config? This is, I feel like I saw this somewhere. Oh, also, what's, I don't want to use Ninja. How do I change that? Settings, appearance, I think it's in their build. I don't really use anything. Okay, no, it's over here. CMake, debug, here we go, generator. I want to use Visual Studio Generator for this. Apply. Which means on my tool chains, hopefully that worked. I don't actually know how any of this works. So I want to debug, obviously. So I guess we're going to keep debugging. Also, just in case, because I don't know exactly how CMake's going to work, I'm going to manually delete the x86 shit, because I don't want to accidentally touch that stuff. Okay, so there's CMake and there's this file, this image config. So I wonder if I just have to do SDL2 like this, and if I use slash, if I give it the CMake folder, is that what it wants? Will that work for this one? Okay, it failed, obviously. Oh, I have to give it, I think I have to put this in here first. Okay. And that's the end of this video. Yeah, target link libraries, okay. So let's run this now. Project file does not exist. What? You have to reload CMake project. Okay, here we go. Cannot find a package. Okay, here, yeah. It's SDL2 underscore dir. I gave it this. Maybe it doesn't like settings, CMake. Ooh, reload. Yeah, I should reload and CMake constantly. Okay. I might turn it off later. Okay, so I do SDL Settlers 6. Okay. So I'm reloading CMake. Installation of prefixes SDL CMake. Set SDL to directory containing one of these. SDL underscore dir. I set this to this. Does it need to be in like quotes? Do I have to reload the CMake project first? Oh, line 6, SDL2. I feel like I said it right here. Maybe it doesn't like this naming. Should I be renaming these? Refactor, rename. Okay, get rid of the extensions maybe. And then over here, right click refactor, rename. Oh, I forgot. Did I write SDL2 here? No, I'm pretty sure I wrote the full thing there. Okay, so let's reload this project again. Also, I'm going to turn off the other thing because I'm clearly reloading it myself. SDL2 underscore dir. What am I not understanding here? SDL2 slash CMake. Maybe let me get rid of the image thing. Maybe the image thing is annoying it. Just get rid of the image thing real quick. Okay, that worked. Alright, so let's get back the image thing. Maybe I also need a dir for this and give me the wrong error. Underscore dir, because that's what this one was. Oh wait, I should probably have copied from here. Underscore image. And then this is going to be underscore image. Okay, and then let's save and reload. Okay, that worked. Link error. Cannot open file, image. Okay, but this is not in this. This folder doesn't exist. Why does it think this folder exists? What do these look like? Oh, oh, these are just set directories. Okay. Well, this one's correct because I didn't get a linking error for it. That's the include directory. This actually goes up. It's cool. Okay. All right. Let's go to the image one. What is make current list directory? Is that going to be this CMake directory, I'm assuming? I guess, yeah. ... include. Okay, that one's correct, I think, because it goes up a level. SDL2 underscore image slash. Wait, it shouldn't go more. There's no more. So this is wrong, right? This should be like also I don't have x86, so I don't think, well, I don't know what this does, but okay. If I do slash ... slash x64 slash, will this work? So I have to do it for the DLL2. Let me save this out and then let's reload this project. Okay, and then let's try to build again. It's trying to go CMake. Oh, there's a lib in between. I have to go slash lib slash, I'm pretty sure. Slash lib slash. Okay, let's build the project again. Okay, that built. Okay. So that means I should have an EXE, and I guess it's in this build thing. Okay, I see that it has some CMake stuff in here. I'm assuming it's in X, maybe it's in debug. Oh, it's in debug. It's probably this thing. Okay, I just need to put the DLLs in here. Okay, so if I go to DLL, because I store these. Or actually, let me just re-get the DLLs from where I had them before. Lib x86. Copy this. Paste it into this folder. SDL2 lib. Copy this. Paste into this folder. Copy these both. And then put it into debug, just put it into here. If I rerun it, black screen. Oh, I probably need, failed to load image. Yeah, I probably need to put my asset folder in there too. Okay. SDL, so I can put this in here. Debug, place it in here. Okay, if I run it from here, there we go. I get this window too, but okay. If I run it like this. If I run it like this, it doesn't do that. Okay. Oh, everything went away. Jesus Christ, okay. Everything went to shit. Okay. Okay, OBS. Alright, okay, everything's back, okay. That was weird, okay. Something on here, that wouldn't matter, okay. Everything went to shit, okay, it's back now, alright. So this builds now. So I actually, okay, so that makes CMake work then, because I was having so much trouble. I was doing like, find, like, dependency, find library, and that's what, no, I was doing add library and stuff and I couldn't get it to work, but okay, this is simple. Okay. This isn't too bad. So do I just have to keep adding files to here? I'm assuming so. Okay. So if I want a release build, do I just edit configurations? Oh, there's a working directory here too. Do I go to Files, Settings, CMake? Here's a debug, so if I just copy this and rename this to release, and then the type would be min size release, release with deb info. I guess I just want release, right? Use the same stuff. If I add another one, a CMake application. Well, no, I don't want to add another one. How do I just... Can I just have... Oh, here we go. Okay. So there's like a release and a debug. So if I hit release here, and I run this one, builds it, generates code, same error. Okay, so that means that it's in here. So I probably have to just copy these and put it into my build release. Then I can run this. There we go. Okay. Cool. Alright. So this should work like this. Okay, so I just want to be on debug probably when I'm working. Okay, this has worked way better than before. Okay. Yeah, this is way better than trying to do when I was trying to do like PowerShell scripts. This was so annoying. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why I tried to do. Okay. So let me actually just... Oh, that was a nice PowerShell script though. I'm just gonna copy these PowerShell scripts. No, I'm just gonna put this folder into old. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw it away yet, because that was nice. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the other stuff though. So this opens the right one now. Okay, so now let's configure our git ignore. Okay, I don't want .vs. Okay, if I do commit here, okay. Okay, what don't I want? Okay, let's look at the folder structure. Okay. So I don't think you guys need this because you have the make list. So CMake, don't want that, and I don't want to give this. You don't need it. I do have to put slash here. I'm so confused. Why is this still showing up? Project. I shouldn't have to put slash. View options, group by, expand all, collapse all, refresh. I also don't want the .idea thing. What's up here? .idea. Why does it go away? Oh, if it's probably, oh, if it's in this color, it's probably. How do I go get my view back? Changes. That's where I had this before. Okay. Group by directory. Don't show ignore files. How do I unshelve these? How do I get rid of these? Unshelve. What did I just do? Okay, I guess that's a change list. Stuff's still here, okay. Build debug. You'd ignore. I'm so confused. Okay, well, let me just do. Maybe let me just reload this. Yeah, I want to exit. Let's reload this. Maybe that's a problem. Why is this colored like this? I'm so confused. What does rollback even mean? Okay. Let's just delete this. Let's just start over. Yeah, okay, let exit. Underscore old this. Let's go to GitHub. Right, let's copy this. Let's git clone into this directory. Let's open with VS Code. Okay. Let's go to VS Code. Let's go to over here. Let's just delete all of this. Okay. Source control. Yes. Let's call this erase. Changes. stage changes, commit. Okay, that's one change. Then let's go back over here. Let's copy all of this. Or let's copy, paste it in here. Okay, now I want my git ignore file. Okay, so it's ignoring this one, it's ignoring this one. I should be able to delete the idea thing for now. I shouldn't have deleted it from here. I forgot VS Code's like this. Okay. Assets can say, okay, DLLs need to be uploaded. This needs to be uploaded. But actually, I don't want to do SDL2 / docs. I don't need to be uploaded. And I don't want... What is this, actually? As is readme. Okay, so I just don't want to... Yeah, the docs aren't that bad, actually. I'll keep them. Okay. Okay, let's do... Okay. Save this. Okay. This should be good. Okay. Initial CMake CLion commit. Okay, stage all these changes. Sorry, I clicked this like, okay, here we go. Stage changes, and then let's commit. Okay, I hit commit, it's loading. Okay. Actual command now found, what? Oh, here we go, I guess it committed it. Erase, upload, all changes, sync changes. Push this. Okay, now if I reload here, okay, it's this stuff now. Okay, so now if I go back to over in my folder here, code, let's try to clean stuff up. So I can delete this, what's in lib here? Oh, Flutter. Okay, here, delete this, delete. Okay, now it's gone. Okay. Right. Or switch saying my bitrate is too high. Whatever, I'll switch it back to 7500 later. Okay, so now I can go to over here, code, copy, close this. I should be able to just do git clone. I should be able to just work on it. Okay, so if I go to sea lion now. Here we go. Okay, so now it's gonna try to load the projects and stuff. No, I have no changes in here. Good. Okay. Alright, so now I can actually code. Okay, so let me try building one more time. So this build shouldn't work actually. It should build it, but then it should give me this error. Okay. Then once I have that error, I just copy in assets plus... I copy this, and I put it into... let's see, mate. Oh, does it just put it in here now? Oh, wait, no, it's in here. Well, it's using Ninja instead of the VS thing. It shouldn't matter. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. I'll just put it in here now. I guess that's how you build it. I don't know what Ninja is, but... Okay, then I take assets and I also have to put it in here. And now if I run this like this... Boom, it works. Okay. So now we finally back up the speed. Okay. Now I should be able to just go to... Here we go, my to-do list. So we have converted to CMake and are using CLine. Now let's draw the board art to screen. Okay. So I was thinking about that. Okay. I have to make this like this. Okay. So I basically need this files like this. I don't really need the readme. Main.h, texture.h. This is way better. Okay. It's just go grender. Okay. Yeah, this is way faster than Visual Studio. I don't... no, I'm going to keep... I don't want this inclusion of... How do I just disable this one thing? I don't want this error anymore. Suppress. Okay, yeah, I just want to suppress it for this one. Okay. Just no pointer. Simplify that. Okay, this is good. Alright, so let's do... What does this do? Oh yeah, because this will switch off. Okay, cool. Alright. Close this. Alright. Okay, I accidentally added this breakpoint. Okay, that's actually quite nice. Okay. Okay, now let me just quickly look at this thing from my phone. Let me turn off my volume. Just to make sure that it is Trying to see what the stream looks like over here. So let me try to zoom in. So how do I zoom in here? File, window, help, find action, zoom. Alt-Shift plus Alt-Shift. Alt-Shift plus again. Yeah, not doing that. How do I? This is good, okay. Keep this like this for now. Is there any way to stop doing this? Oh, no, that's just a hint. Okay, alright. Alright, cool. Alright. So no lint. Alright. So what was the to-do thing? It was draw game board to screen. So we have the assets. Okay, so now let me actually update this texture thing. Because I need to do a... Let's generate a destructor. Okay, and over here, what do we allocate in here? SDL surface. Be free of the surface. The texture in here. Okay, sure. If I move this out, because this is just really annoying to use, if I put this... Where would I even put this, actually? I don't actually know how code this kind of code is supposed to work. When this goes out, okay, so this is not a, this is like an in thing. I'm just gonna do underscores. No, texture. Yeah, because I take in a texture. So I take in the render. I shouldn't be freeing that over here. I should free it over here. I should free my... I already free the surface. I need to free the texture thing. Complete texture. String pointer to incomplete. What does that mean? If texture equals no pointer, I basically set the texture. Okay, I'll just leave it like this. Cool, okay. I don't want this to be virtual. How do I just do void? because I'm going to just delete the texture once I'm done. Okay, I can just delete these. Delete this header. Okay. So now we could do render. Okay. So we have this initialization. This boots up. This does the video. This does our title screen. Does the window show. Checks if the window is null. Then it creates the pointer. It creates the renderer using accelerated and vsync, so it doesn't keep more frames than it needs to. I don't know exactly what index does. I wonder if there's... Go to... Okay. Index. What does index do? The index is the renderer driver to initialize, or -1 to the first one supporting the requested flags. Okay. Alright. Cool. Then we need to do the image stuff. And then we return if there's an error. So basically first we create the renderer and the window. The renderer to null. We give it the renderer, my setup, and it returns this is the same renderer. Yeah, okay. And it basically fills these pointers. And then we do string background path. Then we do texture, text background. Let me just quickly check something on my... Okay, we'll see it after. Cool. Alright, so we're going to clear the screen here. In this loop, this is the game loop. Doesn't this always run? What does this poll event do? I guess this makes it run. Oh, I guess it gets the input. We should have a function called game loop. Yeah, game. This copies the texture to the screen. How do I create a rect? Okay, actually, let's just get in images. Yeah. I created a texture over here. Yeah, this should be load. We should have a function called I'm missing how this should work architecturally. If I have a function called load media that loads all the assets, do I get back? I might need some type of global memory. Or I could just pass it, but wait, I could just pass pointers. Yeah. So I could just do a array of pointers. Each of them to textures. Okay, let's try that. I have a texture.h here, right? Yeah. So I could do texture array. Is that how you do arrays? No, you do arrays on the other side. Texture. And we'll just call this, not images. We'll call this textures. Oh, wait, no. There's specs for this. std I forgot to do vectors. Or is it array list? No, I want std vector. I'm pretty sure that was it's called. It's the array thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. std the vector. Oh, I have to. Okay, std vector, and let's call this. I have to do this, right? This is a texture. Let's call this textures. Then I can create a function equals load textures. A new function called load textures. Put this at the bottom. I need to decouple this later. So load textures. So I need to just copy this over here. Well, this needs also needs to take a little path. Takes into grenderer. Or instead of doing this, actually, I could just... No, I'm going to move this like this. Okay. If I could do grenderer here and the path, if I just did this as one thing. Because I don't really need a separate load function here. So if this also took path here, and I just move this I could just copy this. Actually, it's probably better to do it this way. And then I call load using the path. Okay, and over here, paste in this one. Okay, and then over here in can I close the function? This one doesn't. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Okay. So over here I could do, okay, I don't need this. Okay, I also don't need, no, I need this, but I copy this path over here, put it over here. Is there any way to just create a STD string instead of passing something in like this? It doesn't like, oh, it needs a pointer. Okay, I guess this doesn't work. Alright. Background path. Okay, I'm just create another thing over here. File, new. Okay, C++ class. Okay, and I'm gonna just call this. No, actually. No, joy. Yeah, I'll just create another thing over here. Okay, this we'll call std vector of type texture. Okay, and then it's called load textures. And it takes in the renderer. This should be okay because I'm not ever copying anything. These are all pointers, okay. Okay, paste this over here. Move it down here for a second. Okay, and then move this over here. Render. Paste that in here. Okay, and then So doing this, I do std vector of textures. Then I could do create this up here. Okay, move this down. Then I could do textures dot what does in place back do? There's another one, pushback versus in place back. Let's just quickly look up what these are. So pushback versus in place back. Insert make pair. Oh, it's like it calls the constructor. Okay, so if I just do textures dot in place back, that'll create a texture. And over here, I'll just return textures. Then I could create another thing. Void render okay, that takes in, just needs to take in the render okay, copy this, and it needs to take in the renderer, and it takes in call textures. Copy this, put this at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so now that I have that, okay, so now the rendering code can go into move this over here, and then call over here. I can just call what do I call this? Void render, lowercase r. What do I put over here? It is void, okay. So over here, I have to pass in first a renderer. So I do G renderer. Then I pass in the textures. The textures I want to pass in as like, oh, I put it before, I guess. render, render. Okay, I'll fix this line after. Render. Okay, I'll just do for when I is less than textures dot size. And then I just do copy this over here. Textures dot at I dot texture. Okay, and then update the screen. Okay, and then I don't need to do that because when it goes out of scope, it'll delete itself. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then I'll do slash path. Okay, quit the image, quit the SDL, destroy the render, and destroy the window. Okay. Now this should do the same thing as before. Texture CPP, line 8. Oh. Failed. Oh, okay. I probably can't call this render. Let's call it my render. Main my render. Unexternal resolved. What is this? Okay. game. Oh, I forgot I have to change it over here. Anyway, so I'll call this game again. Game render. And over here, call this game render run. Game render, game render. So confused now. Okay. Grender. No, wait, that's not what it's asking. Void game render pointer. Maybe they're talking about this loop. Why is this function never used? I call it here. Game render. I pass in the textures. Do I ever do load textures? Why do I have to do equals load textures? That is the thing. Okay, it needs to grender and it needs just a grender. Game render. Oh, I see. No, wait, this is the same thing. Texture, texture, dot texture. Void game render. Then it takes a vector. Ryan, render. Right, render. Okay, we have this set up. We load the textures. We render it with the textures from up here. I should be able to touch that. And then grender. You know, I should be able to touch it. Why it's not working? Okay. So it is this function. Okay, Ryan render. Unresolved externals. This is saying the function is never used. That shouldn't be. It should be used. What am I doing wrong? Go to definition. No implementations. If I run this, this should work, right? Yeah. Okay. Renderer. Nope, when I put it in. Why is this not calling properly? Let's call this game. Right click here. Refactor, rename. Let's call this game display. Refactor that. What changes? So it didn't change this, so this is what's not changing. But did it change here? Changed it here. Okay. So it's this function here. Oh, this made it const. Why is that? Why would they do that to me? Oh, I guess I do want a const, actually. Game render refactor, rename, game render. I just need to change it over here. This is going to be a const reference because we're not changing anything. There we go. What's the CPU usage like? It's only 4.5%. It's pretty good. Okay. 25 megs, 4.5. Okay. So we should be good for now. Stop it. Show assembly. Can this compute the assembly? Oh, that's pretty cool actually, because you have to go in debug mode of Visual Studio to do that, so. Main. Forgot what these values are, how big these pointers are. Source pointer, plus 16. RDI. window. I forgot you can name things like this. Where do they name it? Do they name it all the way up here? I have no idea. I'm not looking at that shit. This is a good song. Let me save it real quick. Okay. Close the assembly. Okay, so how do I do ball grind memory check? Profile. I should try these later. If I debug, probably won't do anything besides this. Because I didn't set up a breakpoint. If I set up a breakpoint, about, let's call it here. Evaluate expression, show memory and editor. Oh, so this does everything Visual Studio does. Okay. So if I put in like the if I go at textures, will it know what I'm talking about? Or I guess I just need textures, right? Because oh, I put add instead of and. Okay. Okay, makes sense. Alright. Stop that. This is such a better workflow to Visual Studio. Okay. Alright, so render copy. Okay, so this will do all our textures. Okay. Now in load textures, I just need to copy these. Okay. Oh, I need a rect, don't I, as well? Okay. We'll do that after. Okay. How many pieces do I have again? Okay. Why did I do that? It's in over here. Okay. Alright, I think what I'm going to try to do is just finish off displaying some more images on the board. Okay, so if I have in my assets, I have like these things. Bricks. Grass. Iron. Wheat. And wood. And wool. Okay, and I just need to delete these declarations because I've already declared it. I'm just reusing the variable. Yeah, underscore rect. How do I create a rect? Okay, let's just go to. Okay. There was one where I was, where was it? Texture loading. Does this show rect here? No. Okay. It's probably this one. Well, they put a render in here. I could probably change this architecture later. So they do. Okay, I'll probably have to change this architecture later, but let's just try this. Okay. So we need to create a rect and call this oh. Well, no, this is not the correct place to put it. Let's do it over here. Let's actually quickly update this. So texture also has rect. Call this destination. Call it dest. DL underscore rect. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yep. And then we have SDL underscore rect equals destination. And then in this over here, we can just quickly set the destination equals dest. Cool, cool, cool. No idea what this is. Cool, 0. Does that work? I have no idea how this works. Okay, and then we'll do SDL. Okay, main. Alright. And then in game renderer, we set rect to t dot destination. Give it the address. Cool, cool. Now I can do this, okay. The first one we're calling this SDL underscore. Rec dest bg dest. What is it in our rect? Okay. bg dest dot. I guess this would be equal to 0. If I do this, 0, 0. If I did 1920 by 1080, this work? And actually, I don't want to even do it like this. I want to take in over here. I don't want to take in this. I want to take int x, int y. So I want to take int w and int h. Equals x, y, w, h. Then over here, I don't want to take this in. I want to take x, y, w, h. Over here, I can just do 0, 0, 1920, 1080. Let's comment this out real quick and run this, and I should get my same thing again. Cool. Now if I did 50 for X and 100 for Y. Okay, so Y goes downwards and X goes left through. Okay. Okay. So let me now find a board. Okay, so now let's think. Okay. Big brain time. Okay, so how would this work? Okay. So in Paint. Okay. So we need like rectangle tool. Okay. Okay, so we want how do I fill these? Okay, so I want iron, then wool. Jesus Christ, okay. Iron. Brushes. Okay. Iron here. This is annoying. Okay, I'll figure it out. I think. Okay, I think we'll do. Okay, so let's do. So it's gonna be 3 blocks, then 4, then 5, then 4, then 3. Okay. Let's get back Paint here. Just so that I can do visual shit. Okay. So this way is 1920. So if I want to have some space on both sides, if they're 200, didn't I do this before? 1920 divided by the most would be 5, which equals what? Let me get my calculator. Nope, not that one. Shift 5, Windows 5. Okay, over here. So 1920 divided by 5, 384. I gotta go with space. So if I divide 1920 by 7, divided by 8, divided by 10, divided by 9. I'll move 200 over and see how it looks. Oh, I also need to do the 1080 thing. So there's how many rows? There's 5 rows. Oh, it's a square board. Oh yeah, so I'll move 200 down as well. Yeah, I do want to render these multiple times, so I should probably have not done it this way. I should probably just be calling .render. I probably shouldn't be calling the texture at the same time. I'll change it after. Yeah, I'll fix this after. Okay, should I fix it after or should I fix it? No, I'll just fix it after because I want to finish this board real quick. Okay, so I'm doing 200, 200. No, I don't want to do it this way. Yeah, let's just delete this. Let's keep it for now, actually. Let me comment this out. Okay, yeah, because... Okay, yeah, I don't want to do a main. I don't need this anymore. This doesn't have to take in textures. This over. Okay. Wait, no, let me control see that. Let me get back textures. No, let me still do this. This, I want to control see this. What I should take away is taking this out of here. Taking this out of here, we need to create a method called void void render, which just needs to take in the clip, yeah, int x. I can pass these as references because I'm not going to be changing them. This is y w h okay. Then I'm just going to be calling over here. I can just call this texture would be this texture, and this is going to be this renderer, and then this is going to be SDL underscore rect equals rect. Let's call this place. Let's call it desk because this was called before desk equals, and then we do x, y, w, h, and then we give the address of desk here. Boom, boom. Yeah, obviously it's never used. So now that we have this, we can clean this, we clean that up. So now this loads textures. This still will load textures. Game render takes in the textures. Doesn't need to actually take in, doesn't need to take in the renderer? I guess it does, yeah. And this doesn't take this anymore. This texture is just a do thing here. Now instead of a loop, we can call it textures dot we can actually create an enum, call it texture ID. Int8. Is that how this works? I'm pretty sure it works, right? Okay. So now I can call, okay, so now I'm gonna call BG. And then we have bricks. Probably a better way to do this. Grass, iron, wheat, wood, wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 7. What did I miss? Iron, bricks, grass, iron, wheat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's 7 here. Okay. Now I have that enum. I could do textures dot at okay, dot render. No, dot texture. No, I should have a render function on it. Texture ID dot bg. Okay, let me search up how to create enum in C plus plus. Enum days. Okay, so apparently I have to go like this. Wait, so can I just get this back? Yeah. Apparently I have to go like this. textures at. So this gives me, it should give me back a texture, right? Why can't I call the method? If I just give it 0. I go like this too. Are these not public methods? Oh, maybe that's, oh, because I call this as a reference. Okay. Just have to make a const. Okay. That was confusing. Okay. Because this is a const here, so I can't call non-const methods on it because I'm saying I'm not going to be changing them. Okay. Alright. So let's do 200, 200. So over here I could just call texture ID background 1920, 1080. Okay, let me just get rid of these. Okay. So this should just do the background. Nope. Okay. What didn't I call? Game render. I called game render. Render. Texture. Save this. Okay. So I have the texture array. Nope. Okay. Um. Okay. So I have my renderer here. You know what, let's also get the render function to take in this. And put in grender over here. And let's change this back to 0. Nope. Okay. Hey, let's undo that. So undo that. Okay, let's undo this. Or wait, maybe I have to do grender. Boom. He's back. Nope, that didn't work either. Okay. So now let's take this out because I know it doesn't work. Take it off here and then take it off of here. This should be the same renderer because I get render over here and I store a pointer to it. Try debugging. Okay, how do I view regular code and not assembly? So why would this be like this? I would rather use Intel syntax. Why is this working like this? CLion debugger only showing assembly. Hey, let's try this one. I'm so confused. If I do this, no, this will give me proper code. Okay. Oh, it takes a I see. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, it shouldn't matter actually. Shouldn't matter. I have no idea actually. I don't think it should matter. This one can take a string reference, and then nope, that wasn't it. Okay. Oh, and here. Reference here. String. Reference there. I might comment this line of code out. Oh, I see. It's deleting the texture prematurely. Okay. Okay, so I shouldn't have this. I should have a function called void clean and this should do delete texture. Okay, that works. All right, cool. So now I could just do textures dot render, and this is going to be texture ID background. This will be my zeros. Now we're doing first row would be 200 down. Okay. So this is row 1. Then row 2. Then 3. Then 4. And then 5. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this is going to be the first one is iron, and this is going to be placed at 200 down, 200 across. Well, it's actually more than 200. It's going to be these have to be staggered. Or actually, you know what? Let's make the middle first. That'll be easier. And then I could do it annoyingly. Okay. So let's do wheat. And this is going to be 200 over. And this is going to be like 600 down. Wheat. Then it's going to be wood. Then grass. Then wood. Then iron. Cool. Iron, wood. Cool. Okay. So this is 200, 200 over, and then we'll do this one will be 400 over. This is 6, 8, and this is 1,000. Okay, render this. Okay, that's way too low for the middle. So let's do 400. Okay. Okay, and it's not centered, so I need to start off higher. So let's start with 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's not enough. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Let's see that. Too much. Okay, let's go back to 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Five, 7, 9, 11, 13. I should have a int mx or bx equals 0, by y plus y plus y plus y plus, and this is going to be this is supposed to be bx. This is by, sorry, bx. Bx. This is gonna be plus. No, it's just bx. This is plus 200. $400 plus 600 plus 800 yeah, that's pretty center. Well, to get the center, I just have to do bx time bx is equal to screen width divided by 2. So that's the center of the screen. Minus, it's 5 times 200, so 1,000, so minus 500. So it's this point. So if I'm looking at it from this way, I go halfway, and then I subtract off 500 because there's 100 here, and then the other, yeah, okay. And over here I do screen height divided by 2. That puts me halfway, and I have to subtract off 100. No, but I'm not doing that for this one. So if I want this, if this is the middle row, this will give me if this is the middle row, so this is subtract by divided by 2 is the middle, and I want to place it above. So I probably shouldn't do that. I should just go with this. I should just do this. Okay. Alright, that's center enough for me. I think this is center enough. How much RAM am I using? Settler 6, only 4.7, 25 megs. Okay. So it's not using that much of anything. Good. Okay. Alright. So now we can do okay. Then we do okay. Now we can do the row above. Okay. And then the row above is going to be wheat, then bricks, then wool, then bricks. BX plus I need to move halfway in, so it's plus 100, then plus 300, plus 400, oh sorry, plus 500, plus 700, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. Okay, that worked. Canadian flag. Okay. Okay, so I can go like this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this is going to be plus 200, 400, 600, and this is going to be minus 555, and then this is going to be iron, wool, and wood. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure this will work, so I'm just going to try my luck with all of these at the same time. Okay, and then I want wood, iron, wheat, wool, and then I want brick, wheat, wool. Okay, and then these are going to be on a second row, so it's going to be a 100, 300, 500, 700. And this is going to be plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. And then this is going to be 2, This is correct, yeah. +2, +4, +6. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, we have a board. Obviously, it doesn't look that good because I'm just using regular images, but I can fix that, obviously, by changing the images. I'll probably have to make these hexagons, and then when they're hexagons, I could probably pack them a little tighter because, yeah. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it because I don't want to store. I'm just rendering the same texture multiple times instead of having to store that loop thing. Yeah, this works. This is a good idea, I think. All right. So, all right, let's take that off the list. Okay, so I drawed. Okay. Okay, so now let's change this. Let's make day 4 for tomorrow. Before we do card art, let's create I was gonna say better looking, but I'll probably do that last once the game is closer done. Hex board art. That way I can fuzz the values a little bit better because right now if they're squares I don't want them to overlap too much. So, but when they're hexagons I'm pretty sure they need to overlap to make it look a little bit better. So we'll try to do that. Tomorrow. Okay. Create hex board art, create the art, card art, okay. That's what we will do tomorrow. Okay, I think that's good for today. Let me upload this to GitHub. Hey, message would be created board rendering. Okay, push. Okay, that sounds good. So I guess tomorrow we will do the board stuff. Creating the board art and the better board art, slightly better board art, just hexagons basically. And then doing, yeah, basically just hexagons. And then rendering it properly, and we'll try to do the cards. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, cool.